What's going on, guys? Welcome to another live stream on Sunday. I did a video earlier about UFC Fight Night Charlotte, and I figured it was early enough. Jump on a quick stream and still not be up super late tonight. So here I am. We're going to really talk about whatever. I put Ngannou's future, Belal title shot, and Chimaev versus Usman in the title, but we can really talk about whatever. Those are just kind of placeholders. People get bent out of shape sometimes of what I title the streams, but they're just kind of placeholders. But the reasons I put those in there, but they don't have to be the main, discussion in this video, is because guess what? On the 16th, which is not tomorrow, but Tuesday, supposedly Francis Ngannou will announce his next move. We will finally know. Then, of course, I believe Belal Muhammad deserves the next title shot. I'm hoping that he gets the next title shot. I don't think that's super likely, but I figured I'd throw it in the title. Been debating about making a video about that because I've been seeing so many people delegitimize his win based off of Gilbert Burns' injuries. And then I also put Chimaev versus Usman because they've been going back and forth online. And sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire, okay? It's not like I'm making a full 15, 20-minute video breaking it down because they're tweeting back and forth at each other. But I figured, okay, they've been going back and forth online for a couple days. Maybe it's worth throwing in a random stream title because they've been tweeting back and forth at each other, implying as if they're going to fight each other. But anyway, guys, if you haven't checked out my recent Colby Covington video, where I say every fighter who deserves a title shot over Colby Covington, that is on the channel from 2 days ago. I also have my UFC Charlotte post-fight, and I also have who should the UFC cut after UFC Fight Night Charlotte. I released that earlier today on the channel. It's actually doing pretty decent. There's some people complaining about the wording in it, and I said this in the first iteration of that series that I may or may not continue to do anyway. I'm not wishing anyone out of a job, okay? I want everyone to be successful. I want everyone to get paid. I want everyone's family to eat. It's just my take on who belongs in the organization and who doesn't based on their skill set. Okay, that's it. That's all it is. I'm never wishing anyone out of a job. I'm never wishing anyone out of a paycheck. I'm wishing everyone success. But for some reason, there's been a couple people crying in the comments. How dare you use the word bum? How dare you use the word trash can? Look, I'm not, and I want to address this more specifically. If I was calling these fighters up, and calling them bums and calling them trash cans, if I was mailing to their house letters where I'm cutting letters out of the newspaper and then making a little ransom sheet that said you're a bum, and then I was mailing it to their home address, or I'm calling their family, or I'm tweeting them nonstop, or I'm Instagram commenting them nonstop and harassing them and calling them, bums and trash cans, that'd be one thing, okay? I'm speaking my mind on a YouTube video, discussing a topic. Let's stop acting like I'm harassing these people at their homes, at their place of businesses. I don't mean anything by it. And at the end of the day, I'll stand behind what I'm saying. And it's just a phrase. It's just a matter of, I don't know how to describe it, but it is what it is. It's like, I'm not going out of my way to harass anyone, okay? I'm just speaking my mind on a video, which I will continue to do, and I will not be scared away by any man or any person. You will never see me intimidated into altering the way I speak unless somebody convinces me that it's actually wrong. So just figured we'd talk about that off the jump. And it looks okay. It automatically posts in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, we've been having a good time recently. We started up funny YouTube comments channel, which I know is going to be a good one, but it really can be funny comments from anywhere. Anyway, guys, do me a favor, like the stream. Also, subscribe to the channel. We are creeping towards that 10,000 mark. The road to 10K. We could literally get there in a week. But MMA is kind of dead right now. So it's going to be tough. But we'll see if we get there before the end of the month. We are currently sitting at 9,380. So if you guys could do me a favor, like this stream. That helps push it out to more people. Also, double check and make sure you're subscribed. There's probably people who are watching right now who are not subscribed, who think they are subscribed. So, anyway, oh boy, if it's another Kron Gracie slander. Nah. Kron Gracie will win the belt? No. There should be a petition to cut Kron Gracie from the UFC. I already made that thing. I already made that video. Has UFC confirmed Usman Khamzat? No. The only belt Kron Gracie wins is the black belt? Yeah. Hey, we all getting pleasure this week. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all of your mothers out there. You know, I've pleasured quite a few of them today as well. So, what's up, Brendan? What's up, Harold? He says, nice shirt. Thank you, Harold. I appreciate it. Who could the PFL sign to make a huge fight for Francis? Please don't say it's Werdum. I'm telling you, I've called it from jump from a month and a half ago. I believe we will see Francis Ngannou versus Fabricio Werdum. That is what I believe. Joe, you're the man. Thanks for some consistently good content. Thank you, Benji. I appreciate the kind words. I'll do my best. I do my best. Some people think it's good. Some people think it's shit. But guess what? I'm just doing my thing. Enjoying myself. And providing pleasure to other grown men online. Prediction for the UFC 291 main event. Have a feeling it's going to be Grasso versus Valentina 2 as a main event. Ew. Ew. All right, let's see. It's not going to be Brandon Moreno versus Alexandre Pantoja. It's not going to be Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley. It's not going to be Alexander Volkanovski versus anyone or Yair Rodriguez versus anyone. It's not going to be Islam. It's probably not. It could be Leon, but probably not. Will it be Israel Adesanya? It's not going to be Jamal Hill. It's not going to be John Jones. So, basically, what you have is, could it be Leon Edwards versus Colby Covington late July instead of early July? Maybe. Could be Adesanya versus Khamzat, which would be huge. And it could be Jamal Hill versus either Magomed Ankalaev or Jan Blachowicz. So if I had to give my guess, I don't think it's going to be Grasso versus Shevchenko. I don't think they're going to main event with that. If they do, yeah, that's going to be abysmal. I'm going to lock in my guess, and I will say Israel Adesanya versus Khamzat Chimaev, UFC 291 main event, per sources. Per sources. That's just a guess. I hope Chandler KOs Conor if the fight happens. Agreed. People are just soft nowadays. Yeah. I saw a video from you from 2 years ago, Mr. Old Hairstyle. Hey, it is what it is. I had long hair there. I had long hair back then. I decided to start cutting it short. I decided to start getting the old Dominic Reyes. I go into the barber with a picture of Dominic Reyes. I'm like, give me the Dominic Reyes, John. I'm sorry you missed it, though. I said we get JDS versus Ngannou at Eagle FC. That'd be fun. Thoughts on Smith saying you're attacking my family? I am so glad you asked that because I've seen people talking about that on Twitter and I think they're blowing it out of proportion, okay? They're like, oh, he's having PTSD from the home invasion, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even 100% sure that's exactly what he said, but it was some rendition of that. I believe what Smith was kind of alluding to is like Johnny Walker's trying to take food out of his family's mouth. And I think Smith was tired. I think he was beat up. His leg was hurting. And I think he was trying to motivate himself. And that's it. I don't think it's any deeper than that. I think he's thinking Johnny Walker's trying to beat me. My win is half my pay. Because that's the way the UFC structured it, unfortunately. And I believe that he was just trying to motivate himself mid-fight. But I'm glad you asked that. Does Johnny Walker look better now than he did in the previous hype train? No. He does not. Conor versus Matt Brown. Dude, I don't want to hear about it. Conor's always trying to steal someone's clout. Joey, I honestly don't think we'll see Conor ever fight again. I'm starting to believe that as well. I am starting to believe that as well. Joe, would you rather see Kron Gracie Claudio Puey's trilogy, or stare at Dana White's luscious V for an hour? Definitely Kron Gracie versus Claudio Puey's trilogy. I don't want to see Dana White's luscious V ever. Thoughts on how Spivak and Jalton would go? Just feel like Spivak too big and can defend way easier than most. It'd be very interesting. It'd be very interesting. Who would win? I feel like Jalton would find a way to get him down. Can you elaborate some info on your shirt? Well, what info would you like on it? What would you like? This is SpongeBob. He is swinging Sweet Victory. And it's from an episode of SpongeBob. And it's one of my favorite shirts. I've had this shirt for a while. UFC 290 main card is one of the worst cards ever. Shut up. Do you think Wonder Boy has a good chance against Leon? Nah, he gets out-grappled. How big would Gary versus JDM fight be if they both kept respectively winning and keep their hype alive? It'd be big. Be so big. Pause. You do know Francis is going to kill him within 2 minutes. At that point, is it even worth it? Yes. It'll get attention of the organization. Joe, what do you think of the possible Walker versus Rockage matchup? I kind of like it. I think Walker's going to be fed to Alex Pereira. I think Walker's going to be fed to Alex Pereira. Watch PFL get Roy Nelson to fight Francis. Oh my God, that'd be embarrassing. Francis would starch Werdum very badly. I'm not saying that he wouldn't. But Werdum's back on the PEDs. Have you seen him lately? Joey, I'm at the fire department right now. Someone called me the C word. Yeah, that's the best place to go, especially if they ain't picking up the phone. You know, Stipe sometimes he's hitting the heavy bag and not answering the phones. Could be Weili, but I doubt it. I don't think Weili... Yeah, maybe they do Weili versus Yan Xiaonan as a main event. 291. Yeah, maybe they do 2 women's title fights. Did you hear Ron, the Canadian YouTuber, respond to you? What does that mean? What does that mean? Where's that at? I'd love to know. Tell me where it's at, and I will get on it. Fill me in. I think they'd make Weili a main event over Grasso. Maybe. Dana said Khamzat needs at least 1 fight until a middleweight title shot. Yeah, Dana says a lot of shit. Francis getting his unemployment check? Doubt it. What's up, Joey, brother? 100%. Choco, tell me what you're talking about. Point me in the right direction. Point me in the right direction, and I'll take a look. So it looks like you guys are just trolling in the chat. Have you done a response to what MMA Guru said about you? I don't know why that he is literally no room to talk. What did he say? You got to fill me in. I don't buy it until I see it for myself. But it seems like, you know, the fact that both these are coming in, Ron and this and that. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are even talking about, so I can't speak to it. How many title defenses do you see Leon Edwards having? I say 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I just watched the Carlos Yulberg fight, and he stopped the fight himself. The funny thing was Dom Cruz was saying, yeah, fighters can tell the refs to stop the fight. That happened to me with Keith. I'm dying. I mean, it was a horrible stoppage. Keith Peterson should get fired for that stoppage. It was horrible. But yeah, dude, Dominic Cruz, you know, he's horrible in commentary, but you know, he's right, kind of what he said, but it's just annoying. Thoughts on Ian Gary? I think he's pretty good. But I'm not hyped about anything he's done, you know. He beat Daniel Rodriguez. I expect him to beat Daniel Rodriguez. I think he's an above average fighter. And I'm curious, and I think he's getting better rapidly. So, We will see. I just swap. Okay. Will Belal be forced to fight again, or will small name like him sit out for a year? I think he'll sit out until the fight happens. Till he gets a title shot, which he deserves to do. These fools are trying to goof on you. Don't give you any time. Hey, well, the thing is, if they had anything to back up what they were saying, they would point to it. They'd be like, hey, go check it out here. Go check it out there. I've never even heard of a guy named Ron. I hope Kai starches overrated Albazi next week. He probably will. But you never know. These fools are... Okay, read that. Khamzat versus Usman at 180 catch weight is going to be so dumb. It better not. I don't want to see it at a catch weight. Yeah, if it's at a catch weight, that's dumb as hell. Did you trim the hair today? What do you think? What do you think? Huh? How's it look? Usman and Khamzat implied it'll be a catchweight. Ew. Dana said to Usman and Ali, I don't make catchweights. Okay. Am I late? Depends your definition of late. Mark my words, Dvalishvili will become pound for pound number 1. All right, I'll mark your words down. Usman and Khamzat, okay. Guru says you're a cool guy, no issues. He donated to me before, so I guess we're all right. I mean, I have no problem with him. I don't even really. Why would I have a problem with some random dude? I think Ian Gary is a good fighter, but Conor want to act kind of turn. Yeah, it is embarrassing. The Conor wannabe act is bad. It's really bad. Do you think Colby can beat Islam or Izzy? He has absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance of beating Izzy ever in a million years. Colby would never beat Israel Adesanya. He could beat Islam. He could beat Islam. I would like his chances against Islam, but it would come down to a striking battle, and Colby has the volume, but Islam has the better technical ability. So that one would be hard to pick. But I'd lean Colby just because of his volume. I feel like his volume and his pressure, and he wouldn't be worried about the takedown. So, the haircut's clean. Thank you. Thank you. If Khamzat can't fight in the U.S., the UFC has done pay-per-views in other countries since 279, so why hasn't he fought? Well, he wasn't going to fight on 280. He wasn't going to fight on 281. 283. The thing is, if you're not allowed in the U.S., you're probably not allowed in a bunch of different places. So, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Where was I at? I lost my spot. What do you think about... Oh, okay. Colby will beat Leon. Dude has no cardio or wrestling. Stop, maybe. Would you and Guru do a collab one day on a podcast? Dude, I don't know. I'll never say never. I don't know. I'm not big into collabs. And, dude, we're not even... What's he got? 70,000, 80,000 subs? I got what? Not even 10? You guys have to think of the realistic possibility of something like that. And for me... Even if someone from a big channel hit me up and be like, hey, man, let's do a collab, I wouldn't even really want to do it because I'd feel like I'm trying to leech off somebody else. So for me, 1, I'm not big on the collabs. 2, I feel like it has to be right for both people to do a collab. And 3, it's just not something I'm super interested in because I don't get offended by anything. So I have a personality where I expect everyone else to kind of be the same way. So then I end up looking like a dick kind of type deal. So I don't know. Honestly, Colby and Leon are not active fighter. Belal will be skipped again. We'll see. You have a better Dominic Reyes haircut than Dominic Reyes. Thank you very much. Ian too fake. Okay. What's going on, my friend? Been offline the last couple of days. Grandma's in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that, Patty Mills. That sucks. That's unfortunate. I hope she's all right. I hope she's doing as well as possible. And I wish you the best. And thank you for popping in, my friend. Thank you very much. Beautiful profile pic, and I appreciate you. DC and Ariel believe Belal will need to fight again at the end of the year. Well, he doesn't. I don't think Guru donated. That might have been someone with the same channel name as Guru. I could be wrong. I can check it on my end. I can physically click on their name, and it takes me to their YouTube profile, their YouTube channel. So it was him, 100%. Colby going down to 55 would be interesting. It would be. I don't think he ever would do. Young Joey, what's up? Bad sportsmanship. Francis just leaving the audacity to think he's able to fight Fury in a different sport. Okay. Khamzat's situation is so weird. That is very well. She's doing better than Magny's hairline. Well, damn, that ain't saying much, bro. That ain't saying much. Doing better than Magny's hairline could literally be life support. Because Magny's hairline's damn near in the grave. But I hope she's doing significantly better than Magny's hairline. Thanks for the MMA channel. It's amazing. Oh yeah, I told you guys to go check it out. Yep. Khabib versus Colby prediction. I'd take Khabib. Only reason I would want Colby to win is so we could see Islam versus Colby, which I would actually want to see. It's never going to happen. If Colby wins the welterweight title, the division will be ruined. He'll try to fight Nick Diaz. He'll try to fight Conor McGregor. The division will be ruined, and he'll sit out and be inactive. Hey, Joey, could you collab with Google and the fire department to take down pics of Dana White and his luscious V off the internet? I'll do my best. I'll see what I do. I'll do my best. I'll see what I can do. I won't make any promises, though. Dana White sitting in the hot tub with his luscious V hanging out. You know how that goes. Dude's got his luscious V out with another grown man in the hot tub. I'm done. Colby deserves a title shot. Okay, dude, Joey, I heard Holly Berry DM'd you and you told her better luck tomorrow. That I did. Joey has the luscious V. Colby deserves. Okay. Usman beat Shavkat. Beats Shavkat. He could. I wouldn't count him out. By any means. Kron the con man Gracie. Do your thing, MMA Joey, hottest MMA channel out. Okay, I'll take it. Colby want to fight Islam or Conor? Joey, did you hear GSP saying he almost came out of retirement? He was going to come out of retirement because people told him Khabib was going to call him out after 254. Yeah, he was trying to fight Khabib for a while. He was trying to fight old Khabib Nurmagomedov for a while. If Colby beats Edwards, then Usman gets back in the title shot picture. Then they having a rematch would be something I would want to see again. Dude, Colby would never fight Usman again. He wouldn't. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, if Colby gets his hands on that welterweight title, it'll be horrible for MMA. It will be horrible for MMA. John Anik versus Carla Esparza. I never heard of Carla Esparza, but if you're talking about Carla Esparza, I'll take Esparza. Did you see Khamzat and Usman chirping at each other? Could that fight happening? If so, at what weight class? Welterweight or middleweight? It has to happen at welterweight. Otherwise, it's shit. I don't even want to see it. If they do it at a catchweight, I mean, like, what's even the point? I'm with Dana White on that one. What's even the point, my friend? Yeah, let's do it at 176. Sounds great. Yeah, it'd be fun. Colby already got his hands on the belt, Joey. Remember, he's the interim champ. Yeah, Colby's the interim champ. Colby's got them credentials. Colby's got those illustrious credentials. Interim champion from beating RDA. You got to take those into consideration as well when you're looking at Colby Covington. Championship and interim championship that he won roughly, 6 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. Definitely comes onto the table when discussing a title shot now. Does Usman deserve a rematch with Leon if he beats Shavkat? Yes. He arguably deserves a rematch right now. Colby, oh, hey Joey, if Leon beats Colby, who do you think dethrones Leon? I'll say Shavkat. Khamzat is Khabib if Khabib was actually cool. Okay. I mean, Khabib and Khamzat have a very similar style. I just looked at the Canadian card and it sucks. Only good fight on the main card is Charles versus Beneil. Other than that, it sucks. Yeah, dude, it's ass. It's straight up dog dookie. Colby will sit out 11 months if he becomes champion? Yes. If not longer. Between Stipe, Pena, and Colby, who deserves a title shot the least? Pena. Rip to the Canada card. I mean, seriously. We got some shit MMA coming up, guys. I got to go look at Topology just so I can get mad at myself. UFC. Dern versus Hill. Garbage card. I don't know what I'm doing for my prediction. I don't know what I'm going to do for my predictions. I might have to just do like a full card prediction for that one because there's not a lot going on this week. And I'm not doing a prediction just for the main event. It's a garbage-ass main event. So I don't know. This is just... Talk about a shit sandwich next week is. Ew. Like please. Anything else? I'm about to just make plans to do something on Saturday. Then we got Kai Kara France versus Albazi coming up. It's a good main event, but the card's ass as well. I mean, the best fight on that card is Guram Kutateladze versus Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Outside of that, that card's asshole and a half. That's pretty funny. That's a shit card. I mean, Jim Miller's fighting on it. Woohoo! UFC 289 is a damn pay-per-view. Ew. This main card is ugly as shit. Mike Mallet versus Adam Fugit on the main card. Eric Anders versus Marc-Andre Barriault. Or Barrio, I think is how you pronounce it. On the main card. I mean, seriously. This is dog shit. And it's the white dog shit, too. I mean, I'm really getting infuriated just looking at this. And then, oh, yeah, can't wait for the appetizer on top of that. Oh, Marvin Vettori versus Jarrett Cannonier. I don't care about that fight. I don't care to watch Marvin Vettori and Jarrett Cannonier fight each other. It's an okay fight. Should be okay. It's meaningless. And then that card. Oh, yes, we got Arman Tsarukyan on the card. Oh, no, he's fighting Joaquim Silva. The fuck is that? Oh, don't worry. Modestas Bukauskas is back. I mean, Ronnie Lawrence is back. Josh Frem damn near got his head popped off by, what's his name? Gore. I can't remember his first name off the top of my head. Yeah, this is just dog shit MMA. I'm not happy with the card. There's not a single card I'm excited for until Josh Emmett versus Ilya Topuria. And even that card, it's good, but it's not great. It's nothing to write home about. Neil Magny, Philip Bro. Great, we got to look at Neil Magny's hairline. Brendan Allen versus Bruno Silva. Amanda Hebos and Macy Barber, co-main event. I hope that's not confirmed, but Tapology is usually pretty accurate. I mean, what are we doing here? This is garbage, 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 garbage. Then we got July 1st. That's an alright card. Sean Strickland, Abus Magomedov. I almost said Nurmagomedov, but it's Abus Magomedov. We got Demir Ismagulov versus Grant Dawson. Hopefully Demir absolutely murks Grant Dawson for calling out the dead corpse of Tony Ferguson, but that card's not even great. We don't have a good card until UFC 290. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got 2 months until the next good card. That hurts. This shit sucks. This shit sucks. Let me know in the chat real quick, guys. Let me know in the chat real quick. What's the next fight card that you're really excited for? And I'm wondering if it's going to be UFC 290 for the majority of you guys. Because these cards are bad, guys. These cards are really bad. Like, this is a bad time for MMA fans. March and April were good. 289. The main event's fire. Shut up, Patty. 290. Only right answer. You want to become a debutante on the channel?
Yeah, thank you.
Ew, don't say that, Tyler. Don't say that. May 20th. You shut your mouth, you bitch. I cannot wait for Emmett versus Taporia. Yeah, I like that main event, but the card's not good. I mean, we got 2 months, guys. When is okay, July 8th. How many days until July 8th? How many days until July 8th? It's 55 days until the next good UFC card. It is 55 days. Talk about a kick in the nads. Like, I knew this, but I just, every time I look, I'm like, I'm about to shed a tear. I'm about to shed a tear right now. This is that picture. Who's seen that picture of a guy? He's like in a pink shirt. He's looking out over the ocean. And it's a meme and it says, "When I found out that WWE isn't real." That's how I feel right now. Just looking at these cards. I mean, 289. The fact that we got to pay for that shit. The fact that we got to pay for that shit. They should have to pay me to watch 289. Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush is the only saving grace. Let me put it this way. I could skip the entirety of 289 if it wasn't for Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. I could skip the entirety of the card. It's a dog shit card. I don't get it, guys. I'm devastated right now. I am completely devastated. It is really bad. The state of MMA. Talk about a kick in the nads. Boom. Skang Biscuit, thank you for the gifted 5 memberships. Boom. Looks like everyone just got gifted a membership. And you're welcome, whichever 5 nerds get those. You guys get extra live streams now. You get all the I privated one recently for you guys. You got Maxwell, Benji, Nicolau, Alex, Justin. There you go. Damn, guys. We gotta thank you, Skang Biscuit, for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. I'm just the thing that bothers me is I'm like, damn, I gotta make a Mackenzie Dern, Angela Hill prediction. I'm thinking about doing a full card just because there's not a whole lot going on right now. And that way I'm only talking about Mackenzie Dern versus Angela Hill for like 2 minutes. Or I'm just debating about shitting on MMA in general. Like, there's not a really good main event until Emmett versus Taporia. So we're over a month out from the next decent main event. That's awesome. Thanks. So nice of you, Skang. Why do I never get picked for the gifted membership? Most of these MFers already had a membership, Joe. You need to make a video of the racism happening in this channel. You got to opt in, Jack. You got to opt in. There's when someone gifts it, you got to click a button. It'll ask you if you want to opt in. So that's probably why. You got to opt in, my friend. So Jack is missing out on those extra live streams. Jack is missing out on those extra live streams. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 extra member live streams the last month. Depending on the dates of these exactly. Is there a way to sort these? Membership. But that's just the way it is, Jack. That's just the way it is. Yeah, and people who are in the chat most have the best chance of getting it. But anyway, MMA's looking bad, guys. I'm sorry to break it to you. Guys, if you could do me a favor, and I'm going to scroll back up here in a minute. If you guys could do me a favor and like the stream, I would greatly appreciate it. And also subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Am I a fan of Helwani? He does the best interviews, but no, I don't like Ariel Helwani. Dude's a shill. Dude was a shill for the longest time. I like how that guy said the thing about, oh, Ron responded to you. There was no Ron guy in MMA. Nobody ever answered that. What was that guy talking about? Does anyone know? Does anybody know? All right. What's up, Joel? I'm going to scroll back up here in a second. I can't believe it's only 11 o'clock. It's only 11 o'clock and nobody liked the stream. We got almost 100 people in here. We got 29 likes. It takes 1 second to click the like button. Clowns. Joel just cheesing hard in this profile pic. What a way. What a way to just brighten up your day. All right, anyway. I have no idea back where we were at, so I'm just going to scroll up and just pray for the best. Don't worry, Joey. Well, at least we have Nate Diaz's court case coming up. Yeah. In July, halfway through 2023, you should review your year-end prediction, see how you're doing. Maybe. FML, it's barely starting to sink in. We're screwed until International Fight Week. Yeah, dude. Aspinall needs to win against Tabora or his career's over. Volk, Yair, 289. O'Malley beats Aljamain. We'll see. Taboria versus Emmett, 290. Is the UFC purposely not trying to sell pay-per-views? That's what it seems like. Colby's better than Belal. I'd take Belal over Colby. Bro said Nads. Talk about a kick in the Nads. Joey, be grateful we get to witness Nate Diaz's court case coming up. That should be a treat. Yeah. Imagine having to pay full price to see one fight for UFC 289. Yeah. Ugh. I really like this. I really like Saturday's prelims main card until the top two fights. Okay. Why do they undersell fights like Pedro Munoz versus Chris Gutierrez? Now nothing is there. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It sucks. Damn, I always miss out. Already read that. What are the chances we get Carlos Ulberg versus Alex Pereira, and how do you see that going? Milk the Izzy rivalry without an immediate trilogy and risking the belt. and possibly get Izzy as a cornerman. I love that idea, Lemon Piece. I absolutely love that idea. That's a great idea. Unlikely, but somebody needs to tell the UFC to make that. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to work that into a video, bro. I like that idea. I like that idea. Hey, Joey, rumor is UFC 291 is possibly in Utah, but I can't figure out who might be the main event. Maybe it's that old Khamzat Usman fight. Maybe it's that Khamzat Usman fight. Joey, it's the last week of school this week. Then it's MMA Joey's summer pleasure. I'm just going to close down the channel. I'm just going to take off the rest of May and all of June. I wonder what kind of comments I would start getting if I disappeared for a month and a half. Just say, look, I need some time away. I need some time to clear my head, Keith Peterson style. That really hit the spot. Need some time to clear my head, eat a cigarette. Do you ever want to start going to events in person and interviewing fighters in person? That'd be cool, but that's not like the main goal, but that'd be cool. Are we rooting for Walker if he fights Alex since Alex was training with that clown Dylan? I don't know, man. I don't know who I would root for. I'd probably root for Pereira anyway. I wonder who will... Yeah, it's confirmed apparently. Maybe they do Khamzat Costa at 291. What is Dominic Cruz' beef with Nonsense Peterson? He hates Keith Peterson because Keith Peterson stopped the Henry Cejudo fight early when he was fighting him. And so, like, he gets pissed, especially when Keith Peterson stop and fights late, because he's like, you stopped my fight early. And he said Keith Peterson smelled like alcohol and cigarettes when he stopped the fight. Goat man, Joey, back at it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a video of Jake P sparring Derek from Better Media. Dude has no clue how to fight. Okay. Didn't need to know that, but all right. Thanks for filling me in. Do you agree with Aldana being plus 400? I don't know, man. Those fights are impossible to pick. So I'll say no. But she was getting boxed up by Macy Chaston until she got the up kick finish. Well, was she getting boxed up or just out grappled? I think she was just getting out grappled. But it was an even fight on the feet, so. Since UFC is dry, you can watch. No. Ulberg versus Pereira is a great idea. Ulberg versus Pereira is a good idea. Okay, what is this? How do I get out of this? Okay. Alex versus Walker is better. I think that's what they're going to book. I think they're going to book Alex Pereira versus Johnny Walker. I should say head clash, not headbutt. What are you talking about? What'd you say? I don't see it. One bigger than UFC in 5 years, in my opinion. Well, it looks like you've been smoking whatever Chatri's been smoking. I want a signed picture of Dana's Luscious V. Look, if I ever get in a position where I can meet Dana White, I'm going to print out that hot tub picture. I'm going to take it to him. Can you even find that anymore, Dana White hot tub? Somebody sent me that. Yeah, there it is. Dana White hot tub. Imagine looking like that with your boy. Imagine looking like that with your boy head level with your with your crotch. I'm done. Who took this picture too? I'm saving that. Dana White V. I'm saving that for future reference. Yeah, need to throw that in there. It was you, Patty, that sent it to me. Bro, imagine being caught in the hot tub with your boy and somebody snaps that type of pic. I'll be like, don't post that shit anywhere. Anywhere. Are you going to tune in to Francis' announcement? Are you excited or whatever? Yeah, I'll probably tune in. It's hard to say. You can't see Dustin in your background. Am I centered, though? Maybe I'm off center. Hold on. Let me take a look. So it looks like I'm pretty center. But let me adjust it for you. All right, hold on. No, that's the wrong way. I adjusted it the wrong way. Right there. Am I still center, though? Let's see. Am I still center? I'm even more center now. So there you go. Let me like my own stream while I'm in here. Thoughts on Ja Morant posting the gun on his live stream again? I have no thoughts. If you like half-naked men, this is the guy for you. That is true. I wonder what news Ngannou is going to drop on Tuesday. I think a deal with PFL. He told dude to take that pic. He was just magically flexing his artificial abs. That's a great angle with lighting. Yeah, dude. And imagine being his boy, like, yeah, I'm underwater and my head's level with your crotch. We look cool. I think Johnny Walker Boston Crabs Pereira. That'd be interesting if he did Boston Crab him. Could you imagine? That'd be very interesting. Looks good. How am I tripping, bro? You're tripping. Only question. Dude, they can't even sell in an arena now. He took 10 photos of Dana, and Dana picked the best one. I know. I can't believe I have it saved on my computer now. Dude probably went and got his abs traced before that pick. I want to know who the dude in the hot tub is. Tell me that's not Hunter Campbell. Tell me that's not Hunter Campbell. That's what I need to know. Is that Hunter Campbell in there? Say, yeah, I like this view, Dana. Joey, The Wire, one of your favorite shows since you're from Baltimore? I haven't even seen it. I need to get on it, but it's just so long, it's been daunting to start it. Pause. One is awesome, but I'm also like 90% sure it's a front for money laundering. Yeah, I think it is as well. Dude, one championship. What picture are you looking at? Put it in Discord. Dude, come on now. You don't know what picture we're talking about? Now I got to post this in Discord. There you go. That shit is too much. Probably Connor in the hot tub. Maybe. What pick are you looking at? Put it in Discord. Put it in Discord. Joe, I'm gonna keep posting this. How have I been missing this? I don't see it. It's not in there. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Joe, I'm gonna keep posting this until you see. I've been asking if you ever noticed Henry drop Cruz with the headbutt that split Henry open, because I feel like I'm the only one who has an issue with it. Was it the finishing sequence? Is that what you're saying? I'll look it up right now. I don't remember at this point. I don't remember. He dropped him with a headbutt. Is that what you're saying? Or wasn't there a headbutt before the finish? Oh, yeah, yup. I'm looking at the headbutt right now. So, what's the issue? Oh, then the finish happened right after. And Cruz is fighting well in that fight, too. Or you're saying there was a second headbutt? It was a bad stoppage by Keith, though. It really was. Cruz was working his way back to his feet. All right, I'm looking at the replay here. It was a knee, and then they clashed heads, too. Cruz went down. Cruz's eyes were on him. And Keith Peterson's usually late to the party. Like, damn. I swear, if Keith Peterson had the same... I'm surprised Dom never got mad about that when he was complaining about the stoppage. That's a legitimate gripe he could have chosen. So you're saying the headbutt that they got a break for, they did clash heads a little bit during the finishing sequence too. And then Henry landed the right hand, landed the left behind it. You know, none of those real shots really landed either. Damn, like, it's like three. It's hard to see from that angle. Not a lot of those shots landed on the ground and pound in the slow-mo. The first follow-up shot landed, and then the other ones were just like kind of grazing on the wrist. I mean, you could consider them landed, and then those landed pretty good. It wasn't the worst stoppage in the world, but it wasn't a great stoppage either. Patty Mills, thank you for the $5 dono. I'm done. Dana pulled his pants down to show his groin line. Yeah. Bro said, let me pull my pants down a little bit, show off this luscious V. Thank you for the $4.99, Patty Mills. I appreciate you. Yeah, Dana's a clown. What did I do this weekend? What did I do this weekend? Streamed all day yesterday and talked about fights all day yesterday. And then today, I made a video. Then I took my grandmother out for Mother's Day. And hung out with her for a while. And then I jumped on the stream. Boom. There you go. You've never seen that till now. We need Herb Dean in there to let people die. Herb Dean's hit or miss. Sometimes he's quick. Sometimes he's late. Not to mention Dana's cheesing hard in the photo. I'd like to know what's going to happen right after this pick. I'd like to know the immediate aftermath of this picture. Because it looks, to me, it looks like something's about to go down. It's Skang. You have to go to my YouTube page and go to the membership logo. I can't just drop it in the chat, then everyone will be popping on. It's only for members. For members. Only the members get to see this exclusive Dana White V. So, just go. All you have to do is go to my page. Right? Go to my channel. Go to membership, community tab, and then boom, you're good. And then you should be able to do instructions, join. I'm done. I'm done. Skang joined it. Nicolau just slid into the server. All y'all want to see Dana's V? It's the picture of Dana is in the Discord. The picture of Dana is in the Discord. I don't know about you, Joey, but I'm incredibly uninterested in Usman Chimaev fight now that it won't be at 170. Usman's aurora of invincibility is gone, and how he looked off in the third Leon fight. I don't think it's the worst fight, but it's not as appealing to me as it could have been. It's not as appealing to me as it could have been. But I hate the fact that if it's not at 170, I hate it. For sure. Now, yeah, the one that led to the finish, it didn't look like he was going to go down from the knee, and then they clashed heads and he went flying. It could have done. LOL, that's Mark Wahlberg. No, it's not. Tell me it's not. Is that Mark Wahlberg? I can't tell. Mark Wahlberg just staring at Dana's luscious V. Bro really pinned it to the top. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Right this instant. Steven Seagal, A-tier actor. Thank you for the $2. The Kelvin Gastelum rap played at Dana's hot tub. Yeah, dude was chilling in the hot tub while they're playing Kelvin Gastelum's rap. Yeah, I took it to Adesanya. Dana after the photo, per usual. That's a rap, gang. We all good? We all good? Dana was trying to recruit WME talent in that pick with the luscious fee. Oh, but thank you for the $2, Steven Seagal. Yeah, Kelvin Gastelum's rap was definitely playing. Was definitely playing. For sure. Dude, Kelvin Gastelum's rap entry to his YouTube channel is so bad. I'll never go look at it again. Anyone that listens to that and be like, yeah, oh, this shit is hard. This shit is hard. And I'm not talking about dialogue from Dana White's hot tub. I'm talking about listening to Kelvin Gastelum's rap song in his YouTube channel. Yeah, this is hard, bro. Yeah, you need to be arrested. Brother, I love getting high to your videos. My nose can't take it. Your nose can't take it? Is that what you're saying? All right. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it very much. Snorting your crack. What's up, Niles? Dana was trying to recruit. Okay, I already said that. What do you think of Adesanya Chimaev at 185, or would you rather see the trilogy versus Pereira? I'd rather see Adesanya Chimaev. I'd rather see Adesanya Chimaev. I think it's funny all these grown men are flocking to the Discord to see Dana's luscious V. I think that's pretty funny. If you're not in the Discord, you guys are missing out. I'm telling you that much right now. If you're not in the Discord, you're missing out. You guys are truly missing out. The people in here who are in the Discord, they can vouch for it. We have a good old time. The Discord's a vital part of most people's day. Just listen to Kelvin's intro and it's not that bad. Patty, you about to lose your wrench, bro. If you're gonna say that type of shit, it better come with a dono. I almost didn't read it once I realized what was going on, but I was already too late, dude. It ain't that bad. Dude, shut up. Now I don't like you anymore, Patty. Dude, Fries is taking it too far. Fries is taking it too far right now. Y'all, everyone's about to lose their wrench. Fries is taking it too far. Yeah, I posted my Luscious V in the Discord last night. So if you guys want to see that, that's pinned up in the Discord as well. I'm telling it ain't that bad. I hope you were trolling, bro. Just wanted to share the funniest KO ever. Don't do me like that. Don't do what? Oh, that you wanted to go see the Luscious V? Oh, yeah, he KO'd him from the bottom. That's crazy. Then he just flipped him over face down. That's crazy. Caught him right on the chin. Caught him right on the chin. That was nasty. Bro, I really can't believe bro said Kelvin Gastelum's rap isn't that bad. I'm not going to lie, Patty. That shit hurt coming from you. Anyway, moving on. I can vouch violations be happening every other day. Did you consider putting Ehor on the Who Should Get Cut video? I thought about throwing everyone in there. I thought about cutting the whole card. The only guy to take it to Adesanya. He should have said the only guy to take it from Adesanya. Because that's what he did. That shit was horrible. Who wrote that shit? They need to be fired. I want to go just listen to it right now just to refresh it, but I haven't. I just don't know if I have it in me to listen to that horrible shit again. It was so bad. horrible, horrible, horrible. Dana's V brought us plenty of pleasure tonight. I'm joking. All right. Thank God for that. Hey, Joey, have you heard the rap song on Belal Muhammad's podcast? Stop. Does he have a podcast? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Let me take a look. Belal Muhammad podcast. Oh, doesn't he do it with like John Anik's brother now? I remember that. No, I haven't. But let me take a quickly here listen. Let me take a quick here listen. Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on a second. I forgot I don't have my volume coming through my headphones. Okay, let's see. I just have a starting soon. Oh no. Alright, I'm about to listen to it. Live reaction to Belal Muhammad's podcast song. Oh, this is Anik Florian podcast. It's remember the show, hit play and repeat. It's remember the show. Hit play and repeat and retweet. That was some of the worst shit I ever heard in my entire life. Why is this called Anik and Florian Pod? Is this just a clip? Oh, so they do it on the Anik and Florian podcast channel? That shit was bad. That shit was really bad. Slick with the flow where the sparring can go. Who's going to be on and you never will know. Best you better tune in because we're live from Chicago. I got to get off of this right now. Yeah, that's really bad. That was really, really bad. That was like really bad. What's up with this corny rap shit? Like, does every like MMA content creator have like a corny ass rap? That shit's bad. Hit play, repeat, then delete. Yeah. That shit was bad. I wish you would have never put me on to that. That shit was really bad. Look, if I had the choice between listening to Belal Muhammad's podcast rap, can someone explain to me why it's on the Anik and Florian thing? Is that where their podcast is hosted? They don't have like their own channel? I'd rather hang out with Dane and his luscious V in the hot tub. I'm be honest. As much as that's a hard choice, I don't know what Cejudo's rap is, and I ain't listening to no more of that. And I ain't got it in me. I just ain't having it. I just ain't nope. Will not listen to any more raps. This shit's bad. Who started this trend? Because they need to be captured. And I don't know. Something needs to happen. So there needs to be some type of retribution. I want retribution for whoever came up with these YouTube podcast rap intros. They're not good. They're not enjoyable. They don't add anything to it. It's so bad. It is so bad. No, I'm not listening to Cejudo's. For now on, if you guys want me to listen to any MMA rap, it needs to come with a dono, alright? That's the new rule. You got to make a NASCAR rap? Yeah. No. Another joke added to the catalog. Dana's luscious V. Dana's Luscious V is just added. I like how we have like about 75 inside jokes on the channel now. Have Derek. Who's Derek? Have Derek make a... Oh, Derek back in. Derek's always rap. Have him make him a rap intro for me? Yeah. No. You'll never see... I think intros are dumb anyway. Captured and forced to stare at Dana's Luscious V for all of eternity. Imagine you just got to live in a room where you just... There's nothing but pictures of Dana's Luscious V on the wall. Woodley beats and lyrics are always fire. I'm assuming that's sarcasm. You got any tats, bro? I do not. I do not have any tats. The corny rap is the new wave in today's hip hop. All right, Jack. Jack's acting like he knows, but he literally left his dad's nutsack like 3 days ago. Yeah, no. That's really bad. The Kelvin Gastelum one I know is really bad. And the Belal Muhammad one I wish I could unhear. I wish I could unhear. I really do. I really do wish I could unhear it. Like, I can't unhear that. I can't erase that from my memory. I'm going to try to. I'm going to do my damnedest to try to. But that was really bad, guys. It's... I mean, like, seriously, what is going on here? Why are we being forced to listen to this? Why are they doing this? It's not good. It's not very good at all. I don't know. I guess that's life in the fast lane, huh? I guess that's life in the fast lane. That's just the way it goes, I guess. I'm not a happy camper. We got to listen to dumbass MMA rap, and we got shitty cards coming up for the horizon, and I don't know. I'm still dying. He's so. I'm dying. I'm dying as well. The Jake Paul Dana White diss though. Okay. Would you rather rub your face against Dana's Luscious V or play an MMA Joey rap song at the beginning of every video? Damn, that's tough. That's a tough one. Honestly, I'd rather be buried alive and then set on fire in the ground than either one of those. Buried alive, some type of torturous death. You know, break every one of my limbs, throw me in a 12-foot deep pit. Underneath that pit, have a, bunch of charcoal, and then you have it dug out on the side so you can light a fire. And I want to be burned slowly alive while I'm buried alive. There you go. Over either one of those. Joe, what did you do on Mother's Day? I hung out with your mother all day. I streamed, I made a video, and I hung out with my grandmother. Why is Usman versus Khamzat not at 170? Anyone is Khamzat again? Is it a catchweight or a middleweight? And Joey, do you think it should still have implications on the 170-pound division? No, it needs to happen in a division. It should not be a catchweight. If it does happen, it needs to happen at a clean weight class. If Belal becomes champ, it's like the best underdog story in the UFC. It's be a good one for sure. Yeah, your mother was all up on my Luscious V. Ian Gary would get wrecked by Renat Fakhretdinov. Maybe. I don't believe we'll get a catchweight. I do not believe we'll get a catchweight. But maybe we will. Joey, I didn't get your thoughts on the Stamen De Silva decision. I thought it could have went either way. I lean Stamen, But the first round debacle was horrible. The first round debacle was horrible. He should have kept the top position. The referee needs to be reprimanded for not giving him back the top position. Could you imagine if 45-year-old Werdum beats Ngannou? Who would see that coming? That'd be crazy. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the reffing in that fight, and the decision wasn't great. The ref was horrible, made a mistake in every fight he was in that he did. Would you rather have Condon's takedown defense, Nate's head movement, or Askren striking, or Darren Till's submission defense? Condon's takedown defense was garbage. I'm glad you remember that. Nate's head movement was garbage. Askren's striking was really bad. And Darren Till's submission defense is not great. But I think Darren Till's submission defense is more based on his heart. He starts losing fights, and he's just like, oh, please choke me out. Please choke me out. I don't want to take any more ground and pound because I suck. So I'll take Darren Till's submission defense. Because I don't think it's actually that bad. I just think he gives up the neck because he's like, he doesn't want to take the punishment. Same as Dana White and his friends in the hot tub, They give up the neck because they don't want to take the punishment and end up sore the next day. Do you think Till will come back in 2 years? No. Darren Till will never be in the UFC again. Does PFL test for PEDs? I'm not sure if PFL directly does, but the commissions do. But it's not randomized. What about Gary versus Wonderboy? Sign me up. That'd be an amazing matchup. I think Wonderboy would win, though. Who has better defensive wrestling? Edwards, Usman, Belal versus Usman predictions. Edwards or Usman? I think Usman does. I don't think anyone's really taking down Usman. Belal versus Usman? I'd take Belal to outstrike him. And it would stay standing. It'd be interesting, though. Usman could win with control time up against the fence, but I think Belal would be hard to take down, and Belal's kicks are underrated. Predictions on Yoel Romero versus Vadim Nemkov. I'm taking Vadim Nemkov. Fabian versus Johnny Eblen. I'll take Johnny Eblen, but I'm not super confident on that one. That was Darren Till in the hot tub with Dana. It wouldn't surprise me. Do you think... Okay, I already read that. He wants to make a comeback. He's never coming back. Steven Seagal. Thank you for the $2 dono. Keith Peterson looks like Bobby from King of the Hill. He really does. He really does. He looks exactly like Bobby from King of the Hill. That is an astute observation. Like, imagine being Dana's friend and being in that hot tub, and how do you not be like, dude, pull your pants up? We're like 4 foot from each other right now. And I'm looking at your pubes. Bro's 4 foot from him, and he's like, hey, man, you want to see my pubes? I'm done. My favorite time when we kind of talk about this stuff, my favorite thing to think of is somebody's going to be rewatching this tomorrow. And be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? So, yeah. He's been waiting to make a comeback since Tyron took his soul. Yeah, that is true. Just two bros chilling in a hot tub 4 foot apart, but they're not gay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm all for funny jokes and stuff like that. But, like, posting that pic online, that's too much. Like, putting that out in the public vicinity, I don't know. It's just funny to make fun of, to be honest. It's not the end of the world, but, like, being like, to be serious about it. You know, if they were, like, joking around and, you know, like, he's like, oh, snap this pic real quick. It'll be hilarious for us to laugh about because of the way this looks. That's funny. But the fact that they're like, hey, let's pose. They pose that is my problem with it. They pose that. So, I mean, I don't know. I used to, when I was like, there's this hilarious story that kind of reminds me of that picture a little bit. When I was like 15, 16, I used to go over to one of my friend's house, and he had a pool that had a basketball hoop hanging over top of the pool. And I shouldn't even tell this story on here, but this was actually funny, right? And we weren't planning on going swimming, but you know how you are when you're younger, especially. Like, oh, I'll just go swimming in anything. So I went swimming in my normal shorts, right? And so, you know how when you wear normal shorts in a pool, they're really heavy and they're constantly kind of coming down, right? Look, I'm not going to complete the story, but basically what I was doing is it was 3 of us, and it was a big pool. I was jumping out of the water and dunking on the rim, and my pants were really heavy, and then I would just hang on to the rim. Oh my god, it was a good time. It was hilarious. It was hilarious, and this is like an open area too, so it's not like we're in the middle of nowhere or anything. But it was a good time. That was a good time. Pause. It was a good time. We were just dunking on the rim. We were having a good time. 2 men, 1 tub. Hey, I couldn't help it, dude. I didn't have my swim trunks. I was trying to play some basketball. But yeah, I don't know. To pose that and take a picture like that and then post it online and be like, hey, dude, check out my pubes is pretty weird. But that immediately reminded me of that story when I was thinking about it. Like, dude's doing that in a hot tub. Yeah. My nose is itching right now. But it was a good time. One of my buddies... No, absolutely not. One of my buddies who was there still tells that story to this day. And we still laugh about it every once in a while. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good story. That was a good time. It's crazy how fast time goes by. Would Almeida have a tougher time at light heavyweight or heavyweight? Would Almeida have a tougher time at light heavyweight or heavyweight? A light heavyweight for sure. The part of the story that I'm kind of leaving out is that his parents were home and he has a sliding glass door right at where his kind of basketball hoop is, if that makes sense. So there's a sliding glass door there, and then the basketball hoop was like over to the right. And so then I was dunking on it and hanging on the rim. He's like, dude, stop. My parents are going to kick us out of here. That's the funny part of the story, really. But anyway, enough with me showing off my luscious V. Moving on. Almeida would have more trouble at light heavyweight than heavyweight. Heavyweight is the worst division in the UFC. Bruh, good thing Clay Guida and his boys didn't show up. Clay Guida and his boys would have shown up. We would have had big problems. We'd have had big problems. I know one time you dunking on hoops in the pool. Next thing you know, you're pleasuring grown men online. That is true. Maybe it's like forced perspective they use for hobbits in Lord of the Rings. I have no idea. Almeida would submit Hill for sure. I don't even know if he'd be able to get him down. But it'd be interesting. You want to kick it with MMA Johnny and his boys? No, absolutely not. I ain't kicking it with him and his boys. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore, the Dana White stuff. We'll save the luscious V talk for another day. Dude's just showing off his pubes to his friends. Dude's just showing off his pubes to his friend in the hot tub. Like, I have no problem with it. If that's what he wanted to do in his spare time, that's fine by me. Anyway, moving on from the luscious V talk. Not going to lie, Joey, I have no idea what pick of Dana you're talking about. And I feel weird searching up Dana White bathtub pick. It's Dana White hot tub pick. Hardest hitters at welterweight. Good question. Chimaev, Jeff Neal, Jack Della Maddalena, Usman. Not in any particular order, but those are the hardest hitters. Someone said Compound V. Okay. Matt Brown? No. Yeah, if you want to see the Dana White pick, if you're not in the Discord, you got to search Dana White hot tub pick. So you're basically doing the same thing the friend in the hot tub was doing. Jeremiah Walls is up there. That's for sure. That's for sure. Sponsored by Manscaped. That's going to be a good thing. That's going to be a good joke to talk about in like another 2-3 years. Shout out. I think it was Patty that he said he initially sent it, I think. Otherwise, I'd had never seen it. I'd had never seen that Luscious V. I feel like any decent light heavyweight that sits around 225 could pack on 10, 15 pounds and immediately be a top contender at heavyweight. Why don't they? I don't know, but I agree with you, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, and I talked about it in my video, my post fight. I wanted Jones and Gustafsson to do it forever. Matt Summelsberger probably has the most power. No. Who fights Patty next? Hopefully Matt Frevola. Hopefully Matt Frevola. Dude rocks everyone. Dude, he rocked Jake Matthews so many times. Keep the 170-pound division. I don't like changing stuff up. I don't like changing stuff up at all. It's only 11:30 and we've gone an hour and a half already. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. I don't know what goes on here, what happens. I don't know what I'm going to do for my live stream tomorrow. Or not my live stream, for my prediction tomorrow. Because I can't just talk about that main event. I'm not talking about that main event. So we will see. But yeah, I can't believe it's still so early. I can't believe we listened to Belal's rap, which was horrible. Do a prediction on Francis' announcement. Glad I missed that. Okay. Y'all on your phones or on the PC? What are you guys currently watching this stream on? Everybody answer in the chat. What are you currently watching this stream on? MMA rappers making me want to throw up? Yeah. Is an in-shape Parker Porter a new mythical fighter? Damn right, bro. Phone, tablet, phone, mobile, YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. This will make some people mad. I genuinely believe Jimmy Crute is the worst striking defense. Dude, Jimmy Crute needs to be cut. Phone, PC, iPad, GameCube. Dana White's smart hot tub. LG chocolate. Isn't it crazy how we should be moving towards better judging, rule changes, fighter health, but instead we get power slap in WWE? Yes. Smart toaster, phone. Dana White's smart hot tub as well. PSP Vita. Great. I scratched a little scab off my elbow and now I'm bleeding. You just never win. Currently watching at the Firehouse. Are you watching with Stipe Miocic? Did you see they're booking Crute versus Menifee again for International Fight Week? I'm going with the prediction I had for the first encounter. Menifee by KO. Dude, I don't know who I'm picking. They're both garbage cans. I forgot about that fight. I wish I could erase it from my memory. I wish I could erase it from my memory. It's really, really bad. It's so bad. And I can't believe I'm going to have to watch it again. Like, how is that possible? We got to watch it again. Ew. Mackenzie Dern, Angela Hill next week. Ew. Ew. Who said smart toaster? Luscious V, it's great length to it. Who you got in Jimmy Crute rematch with Alonzo? I don't know. I'll probably take Alonzo. I'm currently watching from the Particle Accelerator, Joey. Sweet. Is Chris Weidman the top 3 middleweight? No. Dude, if Crute gets KO'd by him this time, it's over for him. That was such a bad fight. I can see Dana losing money on Power Slap just to not look like an... Dude, he's definitely losing money on Power Slap already. Yeah, he'll keep dumping money into it. When he eventually closes it down, I guarantee you he'll blame the MMA media. Yeah, people just wanted it to fail because I was associated with it and blah, 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 blah. And basically that's it. What excuse do you think Lionheart's going to come up with this time? He wasn't there mentally. He just had an off night. Are there any good fights worth watching this weekend? There's some okay fights, but really, if you have something better to do, go do it. I'm looking forward to Anthony Hernandez retiring Edmund Shabazian. Andre Fialho versus Joaquin Buckley is a fun matchup in general. Michael Johnson, Diego Fajeda is a fun matchup in general. Outside of that, Chase Hooper is horrible. And yeah. He said he sold it for more than the Spike TV deal. Dude, I don't believe anything Dana says. I don't believe anything Dana says at all. Mario, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. There you go. There you go. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, my friend. Did Conor really say he's coming back to get the knockout record? Something like that. Some random people who aren't even in the chat. You get access to extra live streams now. Win for Mario. Thank you, Mario, again. I appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Now we just need some $100 donos today, and the stream will be perfect. I'm just dying Jack didn't get it again. He's missing out on those extra live streams. Hey, Joey, what do you think is the most embarrassing UFC moment of 2023 so far? That's a good question. That is a very, very good question. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Dana in his hot tub is definitely one of them. Kron Gracie on the main card is one of them. Brandon Royval not being on the main card is one of them. Clap for my family is one of them. For sure. That was a cringy post-fight speech from Holly. Dana fight of the night. Dana at UFC 282 pretending Darren Till's stock didn't go down was one of them. The most embarrassing thing every year is MMA is Mackenzie Dern's Portuguese accent when speaking English. I don't think so, dude. If you hang around enough people with an accent, you start to develop an accent yourself. So I don't ever understand the big deal. Bryce Mitchell missing fights. One of the funniest moments was Merab rocking O'Malley's jacket. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other embarrassing moments. Clay Guida pretending to retire. That was a cringy post-fight. Court McGee pretending like he was knocked out cold when he really just got clipped with a big shot and quit. Was pretty embarrassing. Ian Gary getting a tattoo of 15 on his shin because he beat Daniel Rodriguez is really embarrassing. Is really, really embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Whoever encouraged him to do that is just a bunch of yes men. If one of my friends said, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'd be like, you're a fucking idiot and a clown. You ain't never looking at my luscious meat ever again. If that's what you're going to do. Yeah. So, that's crazy. Dude's getting number 15. Darren Till said no one will beat him in his post-fight. Colby being guaranteed a title shot. Yes, that's the number one embarrassing thing of 2023. Colby Covington getting guaranteed a title shot. Joey, I'm sorry, but I'm going to kick it with Clay Guida and his boys. No. Jorge getting that flying knee tattoo was corny. I don't know if that was this year. That was last year. That was last year, bro. But either way, it was very corny and embarrassing. Very, very corny and embarrassing. It was nasty as hell. It was nasty as hell. And it looked horrible, too. It looked like he paid a crackhead to do it. And he paid him in crack. And the thing is, look, if you're going to get a tattoo from a crackhead and you're going to pay him in crack, there's one rule. You give him the crack after the tattoo. Not before. So he can smoke it in the restroom and then tattoo you. You pay him in the crack after the tattoo's done. I thought everyone knew this. Yeah, Jorge looks like he's getting prison tattoos. So, yeah. Joey, I'm sorry. Okay, read that. Joey, what if Aljo chokes out Sean in one, moves up and chokes out Volk, and becomes double champ, proves it wasn't a fluke, and moves up again to out-grapple Islam? Would you ever watch UFC again? Yes, I would. That'd be craziness. Alazar, thank you for the $5 dono. I despise Izzy, but his thing with his girl is despicable. I don't know if y'all talked about it. I just got here. Can you stay on that for a bit? Can you stay on for a bit? I don't know how long I'm going to be on for. We'll probably go at least another 30, I would say. Because it's still kind of, I got on early tonight for you guys. I jumped on to pleasure you guys early tonight. And I've just been pleasuring you nonstop for the last hour and a half. I've only seen like one tweet about it. Apparently she's suing him. I don't know the details of it. But that is kind of weird. But I don't know all the details of it. So I really can't speak to it. If she's literally just suing him to sue him because he's rich, that's horrible. But I can't really say I don't know any of the details. So I can't tell you. Joey, I'm back from kicking it with Clay Guida and his boys. It was lit. Oh my, no, it wasn't, dude. Kicking it with Clay Guida and his boys is never lit. Ever, 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 ever. Joe, do you think it's better fighter Rob Whittaker or Khamzat? Thank you. I think Rob Whittaker's more proven, but I'm on the Khamzat Chimaev hype train. So I think Khamzat's very good as well. I think he's very good as well. Clay Guida needs to actually retire in his next fight. Yeah, he needed to retire his last fight, to be honest. He looked like shit. Thoughts on the 289 main card? We actually talked about that earlier in the stream. It's dog shit. The only good fight is Oliveira versus Benil. Imagine me grading that card. How many weeks away is that? What's that, June 10th? Let me see how many weeks away that is. So if you compare it to this Saturday, 1, 2, 3 weeks away. So I got to get on that. Top 3 things I love and hate about UFC 289. Ooh, that love video is going to be horrendous. It's going to be horrendous. Guys, do me a favor. If you haven't already liked the stream, like the stream. Also check right now and double check and make sure you are subscribed. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 10K. We've been trying to get to 10K for what seems like forever. So double check and make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, Jeremiah, thank you for the $1.99. Joey, are you a boneless or a bone-in kind of guy? Dude asked me, really, am I a bone-in kind of guy? Pause. I am like a 50-50, honestly, but if you went back and looked at my wing-eating history, I would say 9 out of 10 times I get bone-in. I love the bone-in. Pause. So, but I don't dislike boneless, but I get America's Best Wings bone-in. Hot. That's me. Thank you for asking the hard-hitting questions. Next time, put a sir at the end, though, okay? I need a sir when you're asking those type of questions. Anyway, thank you, Jeremiah. Remember when the judges messed up the Karolina Kowalkiewicz cards? Vaguely do. I need a life? That you do. But you're here now. What did Izzy even do with his girl? She's the one that wanted half of his incomes because she's been for him for a long time and supported his career. Clown. I support Izzy. Yeah, I don't know the entire situation, but if that's the full details, then yeah. You know, I do believe when there's kids involved, I think it's a little bit different. But if there's not kids involved, as far as I know, but I don't know. I need to gather more details. But based on what you guys are saying, I agree with you. I'd rather do boot camp all day over and over again than hang with Clay Guida and his boys. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Check Joey's Wings history. It's all Wingstop. Stop it, bro. I'm never going to Wingstop. Ever. Andy says, I still can't get over how good Chase Sherman looked on Saturday. Talk about a robbery. Fuck you, Andy. Fuck you. Dude, Andy's a fucking clown for even saying that. Imagine thinking Chase Sherman looked good. And then on the other hand, thinking Belal Muhammad looked bad against Gilbert Burns. But you were deep-throating Chase Sherman in the public eye. You know what kind of bitch you gotta be? You know what kind of pussy you gotta be? So yeah, Belal Muhammad looked like shit against Gilbert Burns. He didn't look good at all. But damn, Chase Sherman versus Carl Williams. Dude looked like Carl Williams looks like an absolute thumb. And yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine. I can't imagine going through that path at all. So Andy's a clown for even suggesting such a thing. Shout out Andy. Mandy and Kim need to be banned from MMA. Agreed. This chick is about to make me an actual Izzy fan. Fair enough. These Izzy haters going crazy. I'm not the big Izzy Adesanya guys, but I don't see why people are desperate for him to lose all his hard work. He won't. It'll all come out. Anthony acted like a prick against Walker and got served, okay? Chase Sherman can probably beat up Braxton Smith. I would pick Chase Sherman over Braxton Smith. 100%. So, Clay Guida could fight Tony probably. I don't want to see Clay Guida fight anyone. The only way I want to see Clay Guida fight anyone is if I have a choice. Either kick it with Clay Guida and his boys, or Clay Guida fights again in the UFC. Joey, would you ever watch the UFC again if Aljo chokes out Sean and proceeds to move up? No. Yes, I would. No, I'm not going to take drastic movements on my MMA watching habits based on outcomes of fights. No, I'm not, Armando. I'm not. I'm just messing with you, bro. Joe, you'll be at 10K no time if you post your Luscious V. You'd like that, Jack, wouldn't you? People hate Izzy because he wouldn't admit he did PEDs after Gino. No fighter would implicate themselves. Okay. Who would win in a fight between Kevin Lee and Tony Ferguson in a rematch? I don't know. Kevin Lee is hit or miss. He looked like an absolute bum against Diego Sanchez, who's a dead body. But then who knows? He might come out looking like a world beater in his next fight. Who do you think Johnny Walker fights next? I think it's Alex Pereira. NZ law is scary. How can you get someone's money if you weren't married? I have no idea. I doubt it'll happen. Hang with Clay Guida and his boys, or be in the hot tub with Clay Guida and his luscious Vias hanging out and no one would ever know about it. Neither. Neither. Wood chip or feet first. Twice over. I wouldn't want to kick it with Clay Guida and his boys. Nope, 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 nope. No way, shape, or form. I would love to see Alex Pereira versus Jimmy Crute. Then you'd like to see a death in the octagon. Dude, people were hyping up Jimmy Crute because dude's Australian. That's crazy to me. People were really hyping up Jimmy Crute because he's Australian. That's crazy to me. When in reality, he's not even good. What's really disgusting, and it makes me want to private a video. I'm not even going to get into it, actually. But there's a video I'm ashamed of on my channel. Let me just put it that way. There's a video I am ashamed of on my channel. Ugh. It's crazy how much time has flown by. Who remembers in the live streams when we were talking about me getting this mic? Who remembers that? Bro, people are copying your wood chipper thing. I saw Lucas saying it would, never said it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people are saying it. I don't. Maybe it's for me. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I don't claim a monopoly on words. But yeah, I definitely say a wood chipper quite a bit. So I remember before you had the mic. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Crute Overhill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's other people that have said it before, but I definitely am prominently saying it all the time. But I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. You know. Are you ashamed of your Josh Fabia vids? Why would I be ashamed of those? Those helped grow the channel substantially, and they were all spot on. I was just starting out, and I made those videos, and they blew up. So why would I be ashamed of them? I couldn't believe the one got 25,000 views. The Conor McGregor video got 39,000 views. That's crazy. We're waiting for the next blow up video. Oh no, I had a prediction video for Jimmy Crute versus Jamal Hill. And I picked Jimmy Crute by sub, I think. I want the Korean Zombie to go up and fight Gaethje. Well, you want Korean Zombie to die. Do you think Dana and Ali Abdelaziz hang out in the hot tub? Yes. I picked Jimmy Crute over Jamal Hill. I'm ashamed of that. I want Izzy versus Alex 3. I can't believe you posted an hour-long video of you just saying slurs. How could you? Yeah, that's for members only, Skang. Yeah, you didn't need to do that. I told you not to bring that video up in chat. Okay? I told you not to bring that video up in chat. Dude's a clown. You picked second round sub? Shame on you. Yeah, that was long before. Long before. Now I have to become a member. Jack, you can't afford it, alright? Sit down. Yeah, dude, he told us, why would you say that? Yeah, that was for the members only. The video with all the racial epithets and homophobic slurs and, you know, religious prejudice was just for members only. It wasn't to talk about in the... That's like... I mean, that's like hidden. That's hidden behind a paywall for a reason, bro. Can Dustin versus Justin be a pay-per-view main event? No. Disappointing month if you're an MMA fan? Yeah, yes, it is. It's a disappointing month and a half. Real talk, where's Billy? Billy's disappeared. I don't know. Let's tag him real quick. Where's old Bill? Where you been, Billy? Everything okay? I just sent him a message. Oh no, cord. Billy said he's done with the channel. I don't know why, but I have a feeling Dreykus might pull off a win. Yeah, right. What do you plan on Tanya hardening Robert Whittaker the day before? Pereira versus Walker next. Yeah, I think that's the fight that makes sense. I think that is the fight that makes sense, in my humble opinion. In a Western world, it is common live for many years with children or no children. They have to treat long relationships as marriage, so laws of succession, inheritance, DV apply? Okay. Bro took that wrench removing personal. I guess so. May never hear from him again. Dreykus versus Israel in Africa would be nice. No, it wouldn't, dude. Israel would murk him. It's not interesting. Let's have a luscious V off for the wrench. No. What's crazy is a lot of my most viewed videos are from this year, actually. Are from this year. Connor at number 3. Adesanya at number 6. Adesanya at number 7. 8, 9. Kevin Lee at number 9. Islam at number 11. Islam at number 14. So we got quite a few popping into that most viewed videos. Which is pretty slick. But now we got a month of garbage coming up. We got an absolute month of garbage coming up. And that's unfortunate. What are we talking about? Dude, why are you doing me dirty like that? That's wrong. Your top video is Amanda versus Juliana. I know. Great title. This year is the breakout year. We'll see. I would love to hang out with Ali and his boys back in 2001. All right. Who would hurt TKZ more, Holloway or Gaethje? Gaethje. I don't know. Maybe Holloway, actually, because Gaethje would just KO him early. Holloway would beat him up for 5 rounds if we didn't get a doctor stoppage. You really want to see Izzy versus Brad Tavares in 2? Or in Sydney? No. You heard mods make 80 grand a year plus medical and dental plans. That's who told you that? That was supposed to be kept in secret. We got a mole. You didn't like my long hair? Bro, I didn't care. I didn't care at all, bro. I was just starting out, minding my own business. Minding my own business, figuring out my way. Figuring out my way through YouTube. Billy with the 9 months of membership. What is up, Billy? The chat was worried about you, Billy, so I had to go out of my way to message you. The chat was worried. They said, "Is Billy dead? Has Billy been in some type of accident? Is Billy hanging out in the hot tub with Dana White, staring into his luscious V, and he got hypnotized?" So good to know you're here. I'm at a grocery store and I just saw a guy in a UFC shirt. So you're at a grocery store, like listening to me in an AirPod or something? Joey, did you see that Tony Weeks stoppage last night? Absolutely disgusting. I did. Horrible, horrible, horrible stoppage. I mean, literally so bad. It was really, really bad. Like, really bad. Like, it was rigged. Like, yeah, it was an embarrassment. I would imagine. Oh my God! Imagine you bet money on that. I would demand a refund. That'd be crazy. Imagine you had big money on that. Dude stepped in. Dude stepped in when no punches were even landing. That's crazy. Some dude commented on my video and said, "I got my UFC release papers in my Popeye $7.99 mystery box." Somebody just commented on that. Everybody go like it. On my Cut These Fighters video, I'm going to pin a comment to the top. I want to let me pin comment. I'm trying to pin it. That's weird. It's not letting me pin it. Something's going on here. Something's going on here. Let me actually click on the physical video. Sort by newest. Okay, let me see if I can pin it. Alright, I just went and pinned a comment on my newest video about which fighters to cut from UFC Charlotte. Everybody go respond to him and go like the comment and respond to him about something about Popeyes. I want him inundated with Popeyes responses whenever you get a chance. It doesn't have to be right this second, but I pinned it to the top now from Smithers 11. I got my UFC release papers in a Popeyes $7.99 mystery box. There's some funny comments on this one. Why are you talking about cutting people from their jobs? Hilarious. Billy been grinding his shift at Wingstop. Yeah. I watched the Cut My Fighters video, and Smith really needs to hang it up. Dude's coming up on 20 losses. That he does. I have one AirPod in. That's exactly what I'm doing. You weird for saying that. Dana White. MMA Joey's trending #1 on all platforms. Most pay-per-view. Highest sellout crowd in history. Yes. Bohm needs to never step foot in an MMA gym again. Yeah. I don't want to see her fight ever again. I don't want to see her compete in the UFC. I don't want to see her train. I don't want to see her have any happiness in life in general. Because what she did was an abomination. She needs to be barred from the organization. Because she's so bad. She is literally so bad. Like legit horrible. But that's just what happens, I guess. That's the way the sport goes. Been having to grind these days and nights out at Wingstop and Firehouse since I don't get those $80,000 a year mod checks anymore. Please pray for me, guys. Yeah, dude. I mean, it sucks for Billy. He was getting $80K a year and medical and dental. And dude lost it because he's hyping up Shake Shack and Wingstop. So I hope you like your choices you made, Billy. But thank you for the $5 dono. That's a full hourly wage from Wingstop for Billy. So dude's donating a whole hourly wage at his Wingstop job. Channel membership is $3, bro. It's $3. Link is in the description. If anyone wants to become a member, it is $3. So it is Mark Wahlberg. Who wins, Hill or Dern? I'm probably picking Dern. Dude, Pete Rodriguez also needs to be cut for missing weight. That is true. Look, if I cut everyone I wanted to cut, we'd cut the whole card almost. We'd keep like 3 fighters. So I just try to keep it to like 5, roughly. Don't let him bully you, son. Also in the Discord, who enjoyed me absolutely just bodying Cyber? Because I did. I bodied him in the Discord earlier. Man, the way she was holding her eyes closed, and then it would pop back open, and then she'd close it again when the doctor was looking at her, and then it popped back open. She's full of shit. She's a faker and a clown. I wish she would have lost the decision anyway. She'd have been pissed. That'd have been the most satisfying thing. It should have been 28-27 for Kim. I was a witness, RIP Cyber. Yeah, dude. Dude had no response because he knows there's evidence to back it up. There's evidence to back it up. So, I won't let nobody bully me. I won't let anyone back me into a corner. You back me into a corner, you're getting Boston Crab, lickety split. You back me into a corner, you're going to catch the luscious V. Her eye was completely fine, I know. She wanted to win. Also, how much... I already read that. Joey, did your fiance realize you were the only one? You were the one when she saw your luscious V? That's for sure. She saw that luscious V, and she was like, damn. When there was a chance to watch a UFC fight ringside with Dana White, weird time. I think he still does that occasionally, but for power slap instead. Cyber got one foot on a banana peel, other foot in the grave. That is true. Mandy turned into a soccer player. Yeah, don't soccer players be faking injuries all the time and shit for cards? The thing is, she still should have lost because she lost all 3 rounds. And how can the ref take a point after the fact? Like, the fight was already called. Everything was already entered. So I don't get that. I don't get it at all. I really don't. Doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess that's the way it goes sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Dana gives 5 fighters 50K bonuses. Joey gives 20 fighters terminations. That is true. Dude, you know Dana like gives himself a pat on the back. Like, yeah, I gave these guys 50K. They make 12K and 12 to show up. But at least it's something, I guess. At least it's something, I guess. You know what's crazy to me? There's so many people scared to show their faces on YouTube. Like, I always click on these random ass videos I see on YouTube, and like so many people just static images. Just static images. That's nuts. It's crazy. Shout out to the people out there actually showing their face. Dana at the post-fight presser, each fighter won a pick of my luscious V tonight, framed and signed. Yeah. I saw Brian Barberina's move in the middleweight. I personally think it's a bad move. I think Brian Barberina just fighting in general is a bad move. He's horrible. That's a bit of an exaggeration. He's always in fun fights. But yeah, he's beating up a washed Robbie Lawler, and that's about it. The Weasel, bro. The Weasel has been teasing about showing his face for 3 years. Hasn't done it yet. Dude, people are scared. It's a weird thing getting on camera. I don't necessarily blame him. But it's just crazy to me how many YouTube channels don't show their face. You know? I would have personally loved to stay behind static images, but I can't watch YouTube channels that are just static images. So how am I going to do that myself if that's not something I would watch? Plus, I'm not worried about any grown man talking about my appearance, okay? Because guess what? I'll Braxton Smith their ass. Or who did Braxton Smith fight again? I forgot. Who did Braxton Smith fight again? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Who did he lose? Parker Porter. I'll Parker Porter Braxton Smith their ass, all right? You know, one grown man talking about another grown man's looks. For me, it's just strange in general. But to throw it out as an insult, you ain't got nothing else, you know. When people in the past have attacked me, usually they don't use logical evidence-based arguments. What they do is they'll attack my appearance. And don't get me wrong, there's sometimes it can be funny to joke around about someone's appearance and whatnot. But when you're having a legitimate argument over an actual topic or a debate, is what I like to call them, not arguments, and you immediately go to start attacking someone's appearance, it's usually because you don't have anything else, you know? Or if you're just some like online random like troll who doesn't show your face and, you know, hides behind an anonymous YouTube account and you're attacking someone's appearance, you're a clown. So, Brian Barberina is going to be eaten alive at 185, agreed. Yeah, well, your breath smells, so there. Okay. Joey with the French trim. You like it? You like it? You like it? I hope you like it. I didn't do my beard, though. I did not do my beard, though. Guys, we did 2 hours. If you're lurking in the stream right now, let me know that you're lurking in the stream right now. And how much longer should we go? We need a general consensus. I'm debating if we should make it a 2.5 hour stream. What do you guys think? Because I got on here super early tonight. So typically I would have just got on like a half hour ago. So we'd go for a while longer. So I'm not really particularly tired. I don't think we're not gonna hit 3 hours, but we'll probably go 2.5. We'll go another half an hour. What do you guys think? Because I really do want to invite one of my boys over. We're going to jump in the hot tub. I'm going to show him my luscious V. But I don't know. I might stay on here for another 30 minutes instead. Let me ask you this. If I do get off now, who's going to call the fire department on me? Yo, we need 22 more hours. Half an hour plus Luscious V showing for free. What's crazy is I usually like just got on right now, you know. If I go to bed at 1 o'clock, I'm going to bed early. Joey, where'd you meet your fiance? In a hot tub. I showed off my Luscious V. And she said, you know what? That's a fine piece of ass right there with that Luscious V. To be honest, I met my fiance through somebody I barely knew, kind of. His girlfriend, who I only met once, invited me to her birthday party like a couple days after I met her. And then I went there and I met my fiance there. That's the story right there. So she saw me. She saw my Luscious V. She saw my Neil Magny hairline. She said, oh, that Neil Magny hairline, that Luscious V, what a combination. What a SpongeBob shirt. Luscious V. I said, hey. I said, you want to go out? And she said, no. And I said, you know what? Whop! I hit her right over the head with a shillelagh. I brandished my shillelagh. But before she could even see the shillelagh, I whopped her over the head with it. And then I Boston crabbed her. I said, what was that answer again? And she said, yeah. And I said, okay. I said, all right. We're going. We're going. And that's the rest of it. No, when me and my fiance met, I didn't even have this beard. I wasn't even growing this type of beard yet. The Neo Mag. What a combo. Yeah, that's a true story. True story. Hit her over the head with a shillelagh. I just brandished my shillelagh, my black torn shillelagh. And I said, look, my name is Finley, and I like to fight. Would you like to go to Popeyes and get a mystery box? Otherwise, this shillelagh's waiting for you. This shillelagh's waiting for you. Did she also see your Dominic Reyes Widow's Pea? She couldn't handle the Neil Magnum. I got kicked out of my barbershop for asking for the Dom Reyes hedge up. How do you balance work, YouTube, and time with your fiance? Look, I'm going to be totally honest. I spend more time with you guys than I spend with my fiance. But I'm just building this thing. And also I do it mostly late at night, so at least there's that. But I'm putting at least like 40 hours into this channel a week. So yeah. I'm crying. My name is Finley, and I like to fight. Want to go to Popeyes and get a mystery box with me? Yeah, for those of you who weren't here, look, when you go to Popeyes and you get up to the drive-thru speaker, you're like, listen, just give me whatever the fuck you want because you're going to do it anyway. So give me that mystery box. Yeah, but yeah, we still spend a good amount of time together. I'm always taking my dog out on hikes and stuff like that. And I'll take her and my dog, go play disc golf sometimes. And yeah, I don't know. That's life, I guess. That's life. SpongeBob shirt, Luscious V, Neil Magny hairline, burn victim, Phil Baroni personality. A winning combination, if you ask me. When you get in the shillelagh, I still haven't got enough to support the shillelagh. Guys, for those of you who don't know, we have a shillelagh fund. So if you donate and you say shillelagh fund, it's going towards a black torn shillelagh. I think we have like $50 in donations towards the shillelagh so far. I have a note that I've been keeping track of it with. But it's about $150 for a legitimate black torn shillelagh from a guy I found on YouTube. So, yep. I'm going to order one. What's the guy's name? Let's see. Black torn shillelagh. Hold on one second. Do, 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 do. What is his name? I don't remember. It's some guy that strictly does black torn shillelaghs. And he's from Ireland, and he has a shop. I can't remember. I'm trying to figure it out. Black thorn shillelagh. It's the name of his shop. Why is it so hard to find? Oh, good old Francis McCaffrey with McCaffrey Crafts. So, yeah, I'm going to order one of them shillelaghs. I'm an authentic black torn shillelaghs. And, I am, going to get something from his shop. It's the walking sticks. Yeah, I'd get one from Cold Steel for like $50. Now I got to get one straight from Ireland. When are you getting the shillelagh? Don't know. You take in the Popeyes mystery box for 5 hours with Clayweed in his mystery box. Mystery box comes complete with diarrhea too. For sure. You could get a cheap shillelagh from Cold Steel. Nah, I want it directly from this guy who runs a small business making shillelaghs. So that's what's going on here. His are, depends which one you get. If you get the walking stick, this one's 161. This one's 139. This was pretty nice. I like this one. And I'm just gonna have it just off camera so I can just brandish it at any point in time. Brandish it at any point in time. Would you give your friend MMA Now 27 a shout out? He's live right now. Yeah, shout out to MMA Now. Yeah, good MMA channel. From what I've heard and what I've seen. He's a good guy. He does a lot of live streams too. You also need to add Bobby Green beard and Jamal Hill chest piece. No. What is this Cold Steel shillelagh? What are you guys talking about? Like, where the hell did you guys find this? Handmade materials and offer. It's not even available. What is that? Why is it called cold? Oh, it's made out of poly. I forgot how to pronounce that. It's not made of actual wood. Get it. You won't be disappointed. Exactly what. Hold on. Let's read some reviews for this. This one's good. Exactly what I was looking for. Great for chasing kids off your grass, even on that, or even that Friday night fight club. This is the shortest shillelagh product made by Cold Steel. Workmanship is excellent. The barbs and protrusion being as long as they are render, it's uncomfortable to carry under the arm. Okay, that one's not good. Glad I finally got my hands on this. Cold Steel has the best price. This makes my collection complete. I already have the walking stick, which looks identical. Look, what I want to do, guys, you guys have to understand that. You guys have to understand this, all right? This guy, McCaffrey Crafts, has a YouTube channel. And what ideally I would like him to do is I'm going to hit him up. And I'm going to try to get him to make me a shillelagh on a video. That's what I want to do. The Popeyes mystery box has nothing in it. Yeah. Joe, you watch NFL? If so, who's your team or college? I do watch NFL, but not a lot of it. The Ravens, and I do not watch college, really. I just saw Lamau, 5th generation shillelagh maker. Exactly. Dude, how could you not want to support that guy? So, look, guys. If I get about 150 in donations, I think I got 50 already. You have to say Shillelagh Fund with it if you want it to go to the Shillelagh Fund. And So I basically need to get $100 more. I'm going to order directly from that guy, and I'm going to ask him to make it in a video. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't have to. But he's just a small business. I found him on YouTube. I watched some of his videos. I thought about making my own blackthorn shillelagh, but it's just not as authentic as if it comes from Ireland. So there you go. Do you think Kamaru should fight Shavkat instead of Khamzat? Whatever fight it should be at 170. So if it's Khamzat at a different weight class, then no, it should be Shavkat at 170. But if it's Khamzat at 170, I'm happy with that. Were you nervous at all to start your channel? Just watch some of your old videos and you didn't seem nearly as confident as you do now. I felt mad weird on camera. I still feel weird on camera, believe it or not. But I just get over it. I'm like, oh, well, it is what it is. You know how weird it is? You guys know how weird it is when you call like a doctor's office or something and you got to leave a voicemail and you're like, oh, shit. Hello? My name is, and please call me back. My luscious V isn't looking as good today. I need a doctor's appointment quick. And you just feel weird leaving a voicemail. Imagine that times like 150. So, yeah, it was weird. But I made a lot of videos early, and the point of making the videos were not for views. It was not to build the channel. It was to improve the quality of the videos. I've talked about this countless times. The majority of the first videos I was doing were not for views. I didn't care if it got 0 views. What I was trying to do was figure out how to talk on camera. You know, I've never been worried about like public speaking or anything like that. But what people don't realize is it's hard to get information from in your head out in front of a camera when you're sitting in front of a camera by yourself in a room, and you're trying to put it in an order that makes sense, that you're not just blabbering nothingness. So it's a weird situation in general, and I'm still improving on it. I'm still not the best at it. I still forget stuff. But yeah, of course I felt weird at first. I still feel weird. I don't feel like this is normal. I'm just sitting in a room here. I'm just by myself chilling right now. Just chilling in a room all alone, just talking to a camera and a microphone. And looking at luscious V's in hot tubs. You know? But yeah, I wasn't gonna hide my face and hide my luscious V behind static images. Look, if you tune in and you don't like the way I look and that makes you not want to watch the videos, then don't watch. Don't watch. I'm not looking for anyone's validation here, all right? I'm just doing my thing, being myself. And if people want to subscribe, they can subscribe. If they don't want to subscribe, they can not subscribe. And, you know, also, they can subscribe if they do. But, yeah, it is what it is. I can't hide my face and talk behind static images. I just feel like nobody really truly knows you then. You know, and I feel like you can't grow a channel that way. I mean, you can, but it's very difficult to grow a channel that way. Let me put it that way. So, yeah, there you go, CJ. Every video I've ever made is up on the channel. Don't care. Maybe one day I'll just private everything and just disappear. So, leaving voicemails in general are awkward. Yes. Imported shillelagh, wooden Irish walking stick, handcrafted 100% blackthorn wood. Exactly. I don't watch hiding face channels. Seems kind of fake. Agreed. Yes, you are. You're asking for it. You ask people for thumbs up and share, validate your videos. No. That helps grow the channel. You fucking idiot. So, just for being a clown, sitting at 300 seconds. Sitting them 300 seconds, Adaman. You've been testing my patience lately, all right? Chilling with Dana and his boys in the tub? Yeah. Exactly. Cold steel. What is cold steel anyway? I don't even know what the hell that is. I want a shield. How do I buy a shield? A medieval buckler. Mini buckler. Soldier's Targe. I always prefer to watch people who show their face. Yeah, the only thing I was a little bit worried about, and I mean, you guys can tell me, but you're not, I mean, if you guys are watching, you're obviously not thinking that. But one thing that I hate on YouTube is sometimes I'll find a channel that's all right, and I'm like, damn, I hate this person's voice. So I was like, I don't know if I have a really annoying voice or not, but it doesn't seem like it. You know, I don't hear that a lot, but maybe I do. What do you guys think? There's been some people that says Joey's got the ASMR voice. So I don't know. That was not a fear, but I was like, oh, I wonder if there'll be people like, oh, fuck this guy. I can't stand his voice. You know? I told Johnny Wynn, I always prefer, get rid of that, Joe. You good. Maybe one day I'll private everything and disappear. I may. One day just disappear and never to be seen or heard from again. You never know. Wanting to be successful and validations aren't the same thing. That is true. The fact that you can put people in a timeout like their children is hilarious. That is very true. Now, you sound like a normal voice for an MMA channel. Hey, I'll take it. My dad said you sounded like Rogan one time. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't think Rogan necessarily has a bad voice. He's just annoying sometimes. Should I just start talking in a little bit deeper voice? I'm just gonna start talking in a deeper voice now. All right, ready? I won $3K bet on Johnny Walker. Fair enough. Someone called the fire department. My Luscious V isn't working. Yeah, that's for sure. Congrats. I prefer to watch people that show off their Luscious V. I have a deal for Joey. If Dreykus beats Rob, you have to do a full stream, but it all be in ASMR. As long as you don't have a nasal voice, okay? Imagine if I just talked like this every time. What's your favorite commentary team? Honestly, I fucking hate every single one of them. I hate every single one of the commentary team. I fucking hate John Anik and his corny fucking lines. I hate Dominic Cruz and his dumbass understanding of the scoring criteria. I hate Daniel Cormier screaming over every important possible, action within the fight. And then you have him saying, oh, does that takedown outweigh the submission attempt? Does that takedown outweigh the fact that you literally have a big right hand landed early in the round? Now make it a baker's dozen. Make it a baker's dozen. Or maybe I should start talking like this. Like some Bryce Mitchell. As long as you don't have a nasally voice, who you got between Jack Della Maddalena and Sean Brady? I don't know about Jack Della Maddalena. I don't know about his grappling. I'm being honest. I just don't know about his grappling. And Sean Brady got real good grappling. But if I had to pick, Jack Della Maddalena got that power in his hands. So, I'll go Jack Della Maddalena, KO Sean Brady. KO him so bad he'll wake up, he'll realize the earth is flat. I'm smacking on some Wingstop right now. That's horrible. Honestly, the Joe Rogan comparison isn't bad. Hey, I'll take it. Dude's got one of the most successful podcasts out there. Okay, now tell us why you hate Ray Longo. Because he looks like Mr. Krabs without a shell. That's it. He looks like Mr. Krabs without a shell. He really does. And that's the truth. That's the God honest truth. So I don't know. Try Conor McGregor. I can't do Conor McGregor's voice. You had a hillbilly. Bruce Mitchell voice is a good one. Darren Till, no, can't do it. Clay Guida is the GOAT. He started talking normal voice, then paused and remember he's doing the Bryce Mitchell. Do a Conor. I don't have a Conor voice. So I can't give it to you. I can't pleasure you with another man's voice. I got Dale sitting right here. I noticed he was the light was shining too hard because he's got like a protector case on it. So it's like it was shining too hard. So I gotta probably take him out of the protector. I got Dale right on here. Look at the light. Watch the light shine right on it. Look. I got Dale Earnhardt right here. He's the only one to take the smoked Adesanya. The first one to take the smoked Adesanya. Joey always tells us never hate on a man for another's appearance. Dude, I dislike Ray Longo for multiple reasons, but I just threw that out there just because it would be fun. But thank you. Figgy or Cop, who wins? Well, they're not fighting, so they're not fighting. Do Nate Diaz's voice? Nate Diaz's voice is horrible. What's up, guys? I'm going to choke people out on the street. Hell yeah, I act like I'm 12. That's basically what he sounds like. Remember how John Danaher looked before he finally caved and shaved his head? No, I don't. If Aljo beats O'Malley, where does he rank on the bantamweight GOAT list for you? 1 or 2? Hypocrite. Hey, true. Not even a hairline, just a comb over. That's horrible. Now, I don't like Ray Longo because of the way he acted around Chris Weidman. The Chris Weidman, Anderson Silva stuff. Sean Shelby has the worst hairline. I don't remember what it looks like. Technically, I should on Neil Magny. I don't dislike Neil Magny. I just like making fun of the hairline just because it looks ugly. It's nothing against him. I like Neil Magny, actually. But the hairline is just... The hairline is just... really bad. Joy, I have a confession I have to make is that I have a Kelvin Gastelum rap song in my playlist. Please tell me you're lying. Please tell me you're lying. Imagine someone new just found your channel and you're doing the Bryce Mitchell voice. Yeah. Hey, guys, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. The earth is flat. Dale Earnhardt Sr. R.I.P. R.I.P. Dale Earnhardt Sr. I love watching Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale coming around the track, left-hand turns. You know, the earth is flat. I love propane and propane accessories. And 9/11 was an inside job, I tell you. I tell you. The Aljo song goes hard. What's the Aljo song? Is there a rap on his thing, too? Really says they're still in the card? Yeah, it's not happening. Cop. It's been known it's not happening for a while. Figgy said he's not fighting. So, you know, let me take a look at something really quick. I want to see how this most recent video is doing. Hopefully it's not doing trash. 1.6 thousand, okay, not terrible. Not terrible. Nobody went and told the guy about his Popeyes comment that I pinned to the top, but okay. You think Jeff Neal underrated, kind of? Yes. I went to the barbershop and asked for the blonde Ferguson. Makes sense to me. You have Andre Feely's song on your playlist? Ew. Check Discord for John Danaher, Nightmare Fuel. Ooh. That's bad. That's really bad. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's bad. Joey, please do a Colby Covington voice. I don't even know what Colby Covington's voice is. He's just corny as shit. Go to mybookie.ag and America's best. And I'm the champion and I deserve a title shot. And America soil and yeah, I don't even know. Isn't it weird when you can tell the voice doesn't match the person? Marlon Moraes. Worse than mine? Yes, way worse than yours, Derek. Were you just popping out of nowhere? Joey's a voice actor for popular animes. Now, I just don't know exactly what Colby says. He just has a bunch of corny lines that he regurgitates, and I couldn't think of any of them. He's like, yeah, guys, I'm back on American soil, and I'm going to be fighting for that title next. I'm going to be fighting for that title next. Even though I'm in the middle of a legal battle with Jorge Masvidal because he punched me and he told me he was going to punch me in the lead up to our fight, and he punched me at a restaurant, and I had to call the police. I had to get the police involved. I almost called the fire department. Do a Justin Gaethje impression? No, nothing. Sup, nerds and virgins. America's champ is back, and I hired these prostitutes next to me to promote some gambling. Can you do a Chris Weidman dad's voice? He's still my boy. That was so funny. That's still my boy. That was one of the cringiest moments in MMA. Yeah, John Danaher. Oh my goodness. Dude's got an island on his forehead. What is going on there? I'm not going to lie. Dude looks like a serial killer. Dude looks like a straight up serial killer. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I had to take a closer look at that one. I thought I saw a Luscious V. I had to show up my hairline in the pic too. You guys like that? You guys like what you see? Look at that. Look at that. You like that? You like that? That's the Neil Magny right there. Look, anyone that makes fun of my hairline is making fun of a burn victim, okay? The reason my hair doesn't grow here as much, because I'm a burn victim. I was saving an entire family from a burning house, okay? And it got burnt on my head. Dude, Chael Sonnen, I ought to back up and cross my legs and uncross them 17 times. The pleasure I just received was different. I don't remember Jeremiah Wells' voice. When Chris won the belt, his dad said, "That's my boy." So it was a follow-up, but nobody remembered. Oh. Dude, one of the cringiest moments is Jessica I. Here we go, evil. Here we go. Dead silence. My friend wants to see Colby as champ. We aren't friends anymore. Dude, Colby will ruin the division. I'm telling you right now. They need to hit up Volkov for a hair transplant. Dude, his hair looked pretty good. Don't fear me, fear the consequences. What is that supposed to mean, bro? What's that supposed to mean, Harold? Mr. I created my account in February of 2023. My friend doesn't have a Luscious V anymore. We aren't friends anymore. Dude, I find it hilarious when Joey gets serious and stares at the camera. Oh, do you now? Do you now, bitch? You find this funny? You find this hilarious? Remember when Colby was talking trash about Matt Hughes saying he caught a train? Yeah, dude, he was like, Robbie Lawler's coach is Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes got hit by a train in his vehicle and suffered brain damage. And soon after that, Colby fought Robbie Lawler, beat Robbie Lawler, and he said, yeah, Robbie Lawler should have took a note from his coach. If you see the train coming, get off the tracks. And said something about like the Colby train. So, yeah. Good thing John Danaher shaved that off. Because that was real bad. Dude looks like a serial killer to begin with. You know, if John Danaher was young, that's definitely some school shooter vibes that you're posting in the Discord right now. That is ultimate school shooter vibes. Like, dead serious. Someone in the chat back me up right now. Is John Danaher not giving off school shooter vibes? Elwood Dalton was the one in Dana's hot tub. Wouldn't surprise me. What if you asked your friend who their favorite fighter was and they reply with Chris Daukaus? Well, they're not my friend anymore then. That's the way it goes. I'm done. Here, Jack, you want a better one? Hold on. There you go. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Isn't it funny? Like, I don't mean to bring up a sensitive topic. But isn't it funny? Every time I see them post, like I see online, like, oh, here's the guy that shot up a school or shot up a supermarket or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I could have picked him out. I could have picked him out of a lineup. I swear they should just pay someone to go to schools. I could walk through the classroom right now and not tell you who the school shooter is. I mean, it's so obvious every time. Every time they post a picture of like their mugshot or something, I'm like, oh, yeah, I could have picked him out of a lineup. Like, dead serious. Dead serious. Is that not the truth every single time? If anyone's favorite fighter is Clay Guida, we'll ban you right now. Better get off the track when the train's coming through, Junior. He looks like Voldemort. Dude. Yeah, he looks bad. It looks bad. Dude looks like a psychopath. They always look the part. Exactly. Which UFC fighter gives you that school shooter vibe? I don't know. I'm trying to think of one right now. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I'm trying to think, but I can't think of one. I'm genuinely trying to think of one. Strickland doesn't really look the part, but he gives off the vibe. Joey judging my looks again. Hey man, it's true. It's true. So it's true. Yeah, but it's true. It's true most of the time. Okay. It's every time. It's the same story every time. Anyway, moving on to a better topic. Kron Gracie versus Claudio Puelles. Early prediction. Both cut from the organization, please. Cut from the organization, please. That's the only prediction I want. I don't want to see them fight each other. The Black Torn Shillelagh from McCaffrey Crafts. Let me X out of these. I got so many tabs open right now. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. And I got a pee bad, so I'm ending this stream soon. What a night it's been, guys. Joey, thoughts on future champ Colby Covington? He'll ruin the division if he wins. 3 of those tabs are Dana's Luscious V. Did you see that bear fight? It just dropped on YouTube. No, I did not. Joe, one of the shooters. Okay, we're not talking about that anymore, dude. Joey, I just got here. We can't end. Dude, it's been 2.5 hours. You got 2.5 hours to rewatch. Kron jumps to pool guard and knocks himself out on Claudio Puelles' knee as he's Imanari rolling. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I have finals tomorrow. Wish me luck. I wish you luck, Khalil. They really need to cut Kron. For real. For really, real. I really think they do. He's bad. He's horrible. I need to know, was anyone looking at Sherman's hairline? I'm not really into animal fights, but maybe I'll check it out later. Derek just got here, Joey. Well, you know what? Derek can go fuck himself. How about that one? Axel Fox, thank you for the $2.99 Australian. Puelles versus Kron co-main PPV grappling match. Yeah, that's about as good as UFC 289 main event. You know? That's about as good as that. Joey, I also saw this, but I forgot to read it. Joey, if you have any kids, do they have martial arts of any kind? I do not have kids. Nah, man, what do you take us for? French fries? We're not like that. Don't be judging people's appearance. Sorry, Derek. Everyone. How come nobody wish Khalil's the best of luck for tomorrow? I wouldn't be surprised if Jake Hadley had Guida and his boys trapped in the basement. True. Yeah, sorry, Derek. I literally got to pee bad right now, but I'm holding it. I'm holding it just so I can stay on for just a little bit longer. Joey's kids are in the chat. Joey's kids are swimming around in your mom's stomach right now. Thank you again, Axel Fox, for the $2.99 Australian. Fry's trying to get Derek to donate $100, dude. For a 3.5 hour stream, that'd be crazy. Would you hang with Cody Garbrandt and his boys? No. I wouldn't hang with Cody Garbrandt and his boys. But if I had to choose between Cody Garbrandt and his boys and Clay Guida and his boys, I'd hang with Clay Guida and his boys. No, I hang out with Cody Garbrandt and his boys. I misspoke. I would never hang out with Clay Guida and his boys under any circumstances. Josh Emmett looks like a character from Outlast. What does that mean? Which fighter would be the coolest to hang out with? Definitely not anyone I can think of off the top of my head. I would say Khamzat, but then you'd be hanging out with Russian warlords or Chechen warlords. If I had to pick one, I don't know. I would pick John Jones, but then you end up in jail. You didn't misspeak? Yeah. Someone clip it. It wasn't that good, though, anyway. Outlast is the best horror game. Okay. Which fighter will be the... Okay, read that. I don't know what Outlast is. If you pay Patty for an interview, he'd probably come take care of that piss. Whoa. Pause. I'll just hang out with Weili Zhang. Pause. That sounded different. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. For me, I'm not emotionally attached to any of these guys. I don't know any of these guys in real life. I don't aspire to kick it with them and their boys. I'm sure some of them would be fun to hang out with. But I don't know which one it would be. I can tell you who it wouldn't be. It definitely wouldn't be Michael Chandler. Imagine hanging out with Michael Chandler. He's just screaming, "See you at the top" the entire time. You're picking Grasso? Okay. Rampage Jackson. Volk? Yeah, Volk would probably be a cool one. Volk, I'll pick Shavkat. Shavkat seems pretty cool, and I bet you he can show you some cool place. Conor vs. Chandler will never happen. I've been saying that for a long time. I have a video on the channel, too, about that. Joey should hang out with Paige Van Zandt. Nah. But anyway, guys. Here's what I need you guys all to do. Go watch my newest video. Definitely not Taito Avasa. I definitely kick it with Neil Magny and his boys, okay? If I'd hang out with any MMA fighter, it'd have to be Oliveira Aljo. Oliveira would have you riding on horses. But, yeah, guys, we did over 2.5 hour stream tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had a good time. Go watch my newest video. Watch it till the end. Comment on it and like it. It helps it in the algorithm. If you could do all three of those things, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I appreciate every single one of you. And I don't know. That does it. That does it. 2 hours and 40 minutes, basically, you guys got out of me. You guys got 2 hours and 40 minutes out of me of pure pleasure. So good night, goodbye, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Go check out the video. The link is in the chat. Good night.